Hi all, welcome back. We are in a different venue today. It is my living room. I figured I'd start with something different today just because it is getting to be that fall time. Football is back, windows are open, apple cider in hand since I've already had coffee today, and I'm just really looking forward to some of those fun fall things. Shirt today, clearly, like I said, football is back. I am a New York Giants fan and always have been and pretty much always will be. So I always like to start the first game of the season with my throwback jersey. This is my Michael Strahan jersey. He's probably going to be one of my favorite players for my whole life. I have other players that I like who come and go as far as them playing on the team, but Michael is always somebody who I've enjoyed his work ethic as far as on the field. If you can hear that clinking sound, that's the dog who's decided that he wants to take a little tour of the house as I film. It's also Grandparents' Day, if you didn't know, or if you're watching this at a later date, Sunday, the 13th, Grandparents' Day for this year. I have called my grandparents and said hello and just kind of told them I love them. Pick up the phone, call them, don't just send a text, call them. It's important. But I got to do that, and I'm just happy that I remembered. Ryder's Daycare actually created a cute little Grandparents' Day craft for Ryder to give to Oma and Dado and Nona and Grandpa Joe, so we did that yesterday. So today is actually kind of a fun vlog, just something a little bit different, because yesterday, which was Saturday, we went to the Salamander Resort in Middleburg, Virginia, which is a beautiful space. I'd never been there before. Philip had been there for a conference, but I had yet to go for Philip's birthday, which is this coming Saturday. It's sometimes hard to get Philip a birthday gift because he's not somebody who really wants a lot of things, but he does enjoy experiences. So my parents, my mom and dad, got Philip a cooking class from the chef at the Salamander Resort. And it was a savory cooking class, and it was all Spanish inspired food, which was very cool. So he and I actually went down there. Thanks, Mom and Dad. He and I went down there yesterday, and it was a really cute space. It was a whole bunch of rows of tables in just, a one room, and they kind of opened up. It was the actual kitchen for the Salamander Resort, the whole kitchen. And they were also preparing for our wedding, so you could kind of see everybody milling around back there, plus regular food for the restaurant. And then our cooking class. We had 25 people in our cooking class. We were in the back row, which was really cool because you could kind of sit up high. And then they had 2 screens up top, which showed what he was cooking on his little stovetop. And he went through and he talked about his experiences and the food he was making and how to prepare it and what tools to use. And as he was cooking these things, we got to enjoy them. So he would cook one, and then they would serve it out and we would taste it, and then he would do the next space and we would taste that one. So we had tapas, we had gazpacho, we had some like a breakfasty omelet thing, which he was like, you can have breakfast any time of the day. We had that. We had this delicious, it was basically just toasted bread and a seasoned tomato. That was it. That was all that there was. And it was probably one of the best things we ate. We had shrimp, we had paella, we had flan. And everything was delicious. Actually, the paella, he was talking about how you can do like a shrimp one, or just seafood or chicken. He even said rabbit, which I'm probably not into. But the one he made for us was snail. Now, all I could remember, and I said this to the woman sitting next to me, all I could remember was that scene in The Parent Trap where they talked about where she eats the snail, or the escargot, and she goes, chewy. That's all I could think about, which I did try some, and it was delicious. Not something I would probably order all the time, but I ate it nonetheless, and I was very proud of myself. I can check that off of my list of things I've tried, and it was good. Overall, the experience was fantastic. It was beautiful. Everyone was very accommodating and helpful and polite. Philip got to actually go up and talk to the chef a little bit and just kind of chatted with him for a second and asked him a couple questions. The guy was really, really cool, really nice. And Philip even said he would do it again. So that is the mark of a good experience for Philip. We honestly had a great time, and it was really nice to just see each other for a little bit, just to kind of sit next to him and chat with him. The Auburn game was on yesterday. It was a little bit of a stressful game, and so during the time that we were gone, so Philip was able to both get his cooking demonstration and check on his phone what the scores were. So it was fun to just give my attention completely to him and to the experience we were having. And it's just really important to kind of get back to seeing him and hanging out with him sometimes when we have, especially since we have both sets of parents in the area who are willing to help out with Ryder and spend some quality time with him while we spend some quality time with one another. So we thank my parents, my mom and dad, for the actual experience itself and setting that up for Philip for his birthday. It was a great gift. And then to Philip's parents for watching Ryder for a while and just kind of spending some time with him. So he loves that. He loves seeing his grandparents. So it was very cool. Grandparents' Day, fun and exciting. Salamander cooking class, also fun and exciting and delicious. And football season, go Giants. It's currently halftime in the Redskins game, and surprisingly they are up. And I'm just looking forward to a fun fall and just seeing what else is going on. I'm thinking of doing more, we're gonna call them coffee talks, maybe from the couch instead of upstairs. So if you have anything that you think I should be looking at or thinking about or chatting about, let me know. If I'm always looking for new types of coffee, because I always go for like the Harris Teeter brand of like house blend, medium roast, boring coffee. So if you know of a cool K-cup or even like real coffee that I could make at home, let me know. I'd love to try it. I'm looking for some new flavors that'll kind of keep me awake during the day. I need as much energy as possible during the day. So if you have any suggestions for me, go ahead and put them in the comment section. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. If you have not subscribed or shared already, please do so. And until next time, I will see you.